Hello, 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 and praise the Lord. How is everyone doing? I pray that you are doing fine. I'm just fixing my computer. Okay, yes. I'm coming to you today with a eyelash tutorial. I have done one already, but I think I kind of did my eyebrows and did my makeup, and then I did my eyelashes. So I wanted to do one strictly on showing you how I do my eyelashes. And you will need three things: your tweezers. Now some people do them with their fingers and stuff like that. With me, it's more comfortable. So I'm just showing you how to do it, not saying that this is the best way. Sometimes when I have nails or even just my little finger, I just still, for me, it's easier to just drag and pull. So I'm going to say to do it how I do it, which is most comfortable for me, is tweezers. People ask me, what's the secret? What do you use on your lashes to make them stay that long? It's no secret. I just go to Walmart. Before this, I was using eyelash adhesive from Sally's. I get it from anywhere, so I don't have one particular one that I use. But what I did purchase, which I had my last lashes on, and they stayed on from last Saturday until today. I just took them off. Was this, and it's waterproof lash grip eyelash adhesive. A lot of people use Duo by MAC and everything like that. I just got this right from Walmart, and it goes on white, but it dries clear. So really, I read the directions. I do what it tells me to do, and that helps it stay on also. And it says squeeze a thin line of adhesive along lash band, which I do not do. And I'll show you what I do. Hold for 30 seconds until adhesive becomes tacky. Apply to eyelid as close to your lash roots as possible. And that's it. But I'm going to show you how I prepare my eyelashes. Okay. The eyelashes I'm going to be using are Kiss. As you can see right there. And it came with the 5 in a pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 5 pairs of eyelashes. I'm down to 2. I was looking for these in Walmart again, and I did not see them. I didn't have a whole lot of time to try and find them, so I could have missed them. But these were like $16 for 5, but I would pay for it again. So okay, of course, this, holding it this way with the eyelashes in front of you would mean that this is for the right eye and this is for the left eye. So when you turn it around, what's on your right is for your left, and what's for your left is really on your right. So I try to remember that. Or you can just look at the fact that depending on how the eyelashes are, because it could have short, you could say, oh, just go short into long, but some have short on both edges. So you still want to be sure, do it like this. So I'm picking this up knowing that this is my left lash. And these just came with the strings that's supposed to help you to put them on, but I'm not going to use those. Okay, so I take my lash, and when I take it out, I bend it, meaning I do like this. Bending it, doing like this, because your eye is round, it isn't straight across. So I kind of, bend it before I even put the adhesive on. So now I'm still remembering that this is my left lash. You want to measure and make sure that it will fit your eye. If it's too long, you can cut. I would cut the back, being as though you have the short into long most of the time at the front. You don't mind it being long in the back. I would cut off a little piece at the end, but these are perfect. They actually don't go over my entire eye, so I'm not going to cut this at all. What I also do is I put mascara on my lashes. My mascara is already on my lashes from earlier today. So again, I will curl my lashes, meaning before the mascara, I would take this, put it on my little teeny lashes, and that's how I would curl them. Then I would put mascara on. It doesn't have to be so much mascara that you put on to where so it looks as though you're about to wear your own lashes. Just put a coat over both. Then I'm going to move this down some so you can see. I take my tweezers and I hold the lash. I open step by step. See, it's already coming out. Okay. I hold the lashes with a firm grip with my tweezers. If you can see, this inside is where they tell you to put the glue. I put the glue on the inside and across the back side of the lash, so that when you put it on the inside of the lash, that's when it gets on to your lash line at the root of where your lashes are. But I put some on the flat side of this, on this flat side of this also, to actually stick to my actual lashes also. And I make sure I get the corners really good because that helps longevity. So here I am putting the glue on the top part of the lash, which is the middle, that lash line. Now I'm turning it around and I'm going lightly across the back too. So it's in the middle of the lash line and going across the back. And then I wait for the 30 seconds as they said, making sure that I'm not going to bend the lashes or holding it too tight that I would mess up the lashes. So if you're doing somebody else's lashes, it wouldn't be sanitary to blow on them. You would just kind of do like this. But since they're going on my eyes, I'm going to blow some. So for 30 seconds. Might have been a little longer since I was talking, but so after 30 seconds I go to the edges of my eyelashes and put some glue on there again, the very edges, on the top and on that back side. So this is after 30 seconds. So it's still getting some time to be tacky. Then I bend them again to make sure when I put it on, it's not going to go on flat. To make sure they're nice and bendy. And then I'm going to place this on the middle part of my eye and then drag the edges. Meaning I put that on the middle. Now I'm dragging this edge to the edge of my eye and pressing. And then pressing. So again, pushing it up to make sure that it's, you know, definitely close to the root of my eye lash. And then I leave it alone. And I proceed to the next one. And see the difference that it makes? Okay. So, now I'm going to pull off the right lash. And we're still not done with that. We're just giving it, you know, time to really adhere to the lash before I go back in and press on it. So again, I'm taking those strings off, and you can use those strings if you want to. When I get some more, I'll show how to do it with the strings if you're just interested in knowing how to do it. We'll learn together. So again, I mean, I can do this with my fingers. It might even be easier to do the bendy thing with your fingers than with the tweezers. Okay, get off my finger. Thank you very much. So, yes, so again, I'm going to take my lash grip. Hit that middle part off. Now they do have clear, they do have black. You know, if you're pressed for time and need to go somewhere, like I said, and need to go downstairs immediately, you know, I would, you know, get a black or clear. At first I was very skeptical of the white because I was like, I just rather it go on black, but this is just as good. So I haven't even worried about getting the black because this stuff really holds. So again, I put it on the inside of that line and a layer across the back. You don't want to make it too thick because you still want it to dry, but thick enough so it's there. And again, count. Or if you're doing somebody else's, or don't mind your breath being on it if it's family. But no, keep the professionalism. Don't listen to me. No, don't do that. I'm hungry. Sorry. I've just been going past 30 seconds. My mind wanders. Okay. But like I said, it's all good. So then remember, I see that I'm okay. Missed a little bit. So then I go back to the corners. Hitting those corners off because they are the ones that are most likely to kind of try and slide off on you or start lifting. Making sure that I'm putting my top back on my glue because I'm done. Put that away. Do the little bendy thing. Make sure it's bendy. And this is after the 30 seconds. So it's still giving it some little time to really get tacky and to hold. Then again, I'm going to aim for the middle of my eye. And then drag. And then at this point, oh, I just blinked. Sorry. That happens too. Well, I'm going to show you what you do when you mess up. Just keep on going. You see all that white over my eye? That's going to be gone and look exactly like that. Wow. I blinked right in between there. Make sure your tweezers are wiped off and clean. And making sure that it's up there. And lined up. Okay, so don't be discouraged if that happens, because I'll show you it's gonna dry right back up. So with this eye, it's pretty much dry. Now I'm just going back over and pressing. Making sure my little eyelashes are pressed into that lash, so that my lashes aren't showing up under there, and to make sure that they're not only connected by that little strip at the top, that they're also on my lashes also. So this one, of course, I'm just going to start pressing. Okay, so where that little bit of white got at over top of my actual makeup, I'm just going to take a little black liner and just go back over that. See, and that white will dry. It actually would have dried over the black too, but okay. I survived. All right. And once that dries, that is pretty much it. Just like this eye right here, that will dry clear. Why do I keep blinking with this eye? Eye just keeps. It's always got to be one eye, especially when you're recording. Right. Okay, so that is it for how I do my lashes. And after this one completely dries, as you can see, it's already getting there. Going to be just like this one. And if you want to, when you're finished, you can add some mascara up underneath to make sure that your eyelashes are totally mixed in with them. And that's it. Proceed to do your whatever it is that you have to do, and I'll come for part 2 with how I care for my lashes.